Hey guys, it's Emma from Carlea Plans, and it is haul time. My favorite video to film, my favorite video to watch, and I just love when I get all my stuff in and I can't wait to go through it. So my last video I posted was my ridiculously long, like an hour and a half long, what do you call it, plan with me, and I just like feel like that kind of got me back into the vibes of like wanting to get on camera and talk about stickers and planning again, whereas I'd like been a bit flat recently. So I feel like a haul now is like my perfect thing to film. So I have mail from a few different shops, and I've got like quite a few orders from a lot of those shops. So I've like taken everything out of the packaging. You guys know, well maybe you don't, actually some of you might not. I get all of my mail in a like US shipping service box, so like they send it, collate it all together and send it over, and I then like get it in one box. So sometimes I just like film where I just literally pull from the box and see how that goes. Other times I take it all apart and like go through it, especially if it's a bigger haul. So that's what today is. I've taken everything apart. We've got some we've got one new to me shop. We've got some classic favorites of mine, and then we have a shop that I actually don't really shop from anymore, but I've picked up quite a few things in the buy sell trade. And I just dropped something on the ground. Shit, I just ran over it with my, why do I always do that? Always run over my fashion girls with my fucking excuse me, just like desk chair wheel. Does anyone else do that? It drives me mental because I feel like I do it all the time. But anyway, I'm just like putting things off to the side and getting things in piles because I've got a lot of stuff and I don't really know where to start, to be honest with you. But, okay. Actually, I know where I'm going to start. First things first. This is actually not something I got from my US box at all. I'm going to zoom in and get this maybe a little bit less. There we go. So I actually got this from a friend who is in like the local community, Trish. She's from New Zealand, and she commented on like, or replied to my story or something when I was saying I really needed a kit for Hawaii, and I just didn't know, like I just couldn't find anything I liked, and if anyone had any recommendations. And she messaged me and said, hey, like I've got this kit which like I'm not going to use. I think it might be what you're looking for, but it's a really old format, like let me know if you want it. And I saw it and I was like, are you serious? This is literally perfect. So thank you so much, Trish. I honestly don't know what other kit I would have purchased because still nothing has grabbed me, so I am so happy with this. So it took about 6 weeks to come from New Zealand, which is crazy because like we're so close together, but that's just how mail works. So I've got it in plenty of time. My trip is next week, so thank you again. So I'll just flip through the kit. It is called Tropic Bliss. I'm actually not sure who the artist is. It reminds me of old school TWG art, but it's not her, I don't think. So I'm not sure. It's a bit of an older format, but it doesn't bother me too much. I liked this format, so I'll be able to make it work. Worst case, if I don't have enough labels and stuff, I will like cut these up to make little things. There's plenty. I should have no issue whatsoever. I love the colors too. The only thing I don't love is the bottom washi. I just don't really think that it matches like the bright, where's the heart checklist? Like that to me just doesn't really match. So I think I'm gonna find a 15mm in my collection and pull in a Simply Gilded washi. But you will see, I think my haul's going up first, but in my next video this will be in my lineup, so I will show you what foil I am pairing with it, and what, like if I've pulled out a Simply Gilded or anything. So that's the first thing. I guess I will stick with that shop theme. So as I'm sure you guys probably know, I don't shop from this, well, I don't support this shop publicly anymore, and that's a personal decision that I have made, and like it is what it is. I've been out of the game for a couple of months now and I have no issues with that. However, I did, in full like transparency, I did make an order because what I wanted I could not find any like from any other shop and I needed it. So I did make a small order and pick this stuff up, which I'll go through in a minute. But yeah, in general, like I don't share this shop. I don't like order hardly anything, but it was just I really needed this stuff, so I'm gonna go through it. And then I have quite a few foil bundles from the buy sell trade and my foil dealer to go through, so I'll go through that in a second. I'll show you my order first. Actually, I technically made 2 orders because I messed up and ordered the wrong thing, but anyway, I got this rack bag, which I got the tidy up, no, not the tidy, like what am I saying, the black script freebie, this gold scripts, and then this pink. I'll definitely keep this pink, I do like those. And then I got the pieces of this Christmas kit, which I actually used last year. This was my Christmas week last year and I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna keep it and see if I've got the leftovers from that. I'm not sure if they kept them. If I did, I will pair these together and maybe do like a white space spread in my second planner. I'm not going to keep that. I'll put that in my de-stash pile, but I will use this, so I'll keep that. So first things first is it's actually really stupid because I stuffed up twice. I ordered this stuff for Disney because I am going next week. So I looked everywhere for ride labels like this and I could not find any that suited what I was looking for. A lot of people suggested Planna Hannah, and I did like look at her shop, but hers were quite big and I wanted them, they were like half box size and I wanted mine like little thing size, so I ended up buying them from this shop because I couldn't find them anywhere else. Also, I'm going to Disneyland and she only has Disney World, so I ordered the Magic Kingdom sheet because a lot of the Magic Kingdom rides are also, like obviously it was based on Disneyland, so a lot of the rides are the same. So I got 4 of those in gold, and then I also picked up this overlay sheet because I didn't have any full box overlays, like any quotes. And then I got them in. No, I didn't get them in. I was looking through my orders on my email and seeing like what was coming in, what wasn't, and I realized I was like, I'm not even using gold with this kit. Like my Disney spread is hollow. So I was like, why the hell did I order these in gold? So I now have them in gold for if, you know, in the future when I go, I don't see myself using gold, but I'm going to keep them because I actually ordered them in gold. So that was my own stupid thing. Like I wasn't thinking straight. So then I went back and ordered them in the colour that I meant to order them in hollow. So it's literally the same sheets, the quote boxes, and then 4 of the ride labels. Then while I was there, I decided to just add a few things because I hate spending like $10 and that's it. It's just not worth it to me. So I added a few things. These 2 look like freebies. Yeah, that one's a freebie, and then this is like a yellow K freebie. I'm guessing that might be Kirsten. In like this yellow and pink colour, so I'll keep that. I probably won't keep that. I got 2 of these new style scripts that she's been doing. So my issue with her scripts always was that they don't come in black. I don't like scripts in foil, which is funny because I then have scripts in foil, but I much prefer scripts in black. So I picked up only a couple of these. I just wanted to kind of suss it out and not that I'll really be shopping again, but I liked the variety of like this planning one, and the same with In My Feelings. I feel like marking in your feelings is fine, but like I like that this is like good cry, In My Feelings, sad AF, why me? Like there's heaps of different things to mark In My Feelings, and I really like that. I don't love the font, and I knew that when I purchased them, but I do like the black and I like what they say, so was like whatever, I'll just give it a go. Then I decided to pick up, she had some grab bags in her shop, so I did pick up some scripts because I've never ever ordered her scripts before, so I just thought while I was there, they were really cheap, I'd give them a go. I haven't really looked through these, but I did just order them in foil color, so I'm kind of going to make two piles, like one that I'll use and one that I won't. So Park, I was thinking, like, again, it's in gold, like if it was in hollow I might use it for Disney, like which park we go to, but I don't see myself excuse me, using that. Email I will use, movie night, grocery run, meal prep, pool time. I don't have a pool, my friend has a pool, so maybe homework I won't use. So that's gold. And then silver, day off, laundry, email, school I won't use, laundry, meeting. Then hollow, massage, game day, which I will probably use, like, I think this is for more like sports games, and I will use it more so for like gaming days. Date, nail appointment, definitely. Play date, I probably won't use that. Excuse me. School I won't use. Film I definitely will. And then rose, game night, hair appointment. Orders I won't use. Family cuddles. I mean, I think a family is can just be two people, so I'll use that. Homework, no. Movie night, drawer I won't use. Date, meal prep, and pool time. Okay, so overall, I'm just going to put these back in order because my brain in foil works in a certain order. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my selection. I feel like I will use most of these, so that's exciting. I will go and store those in my characters and scripts section, and I will put these in my de-stash pile. Then she had a flash sale on bougie boxes, and I can only, I will only use bougie boxes from this shop, let's put it that way. I have tried other shops and they just do not fit the same. Like, why is there two random gold ones at the back? Like, the Caress Press ones are a little bit too short for the boxes and it drives me mental. And no other shop sells them in sheets like this. So I decided while I was there, while they were on sale, I'm just going to do it and really stock up. By the time that I got there, I don't know how long they'd been on sale for, but hollow was already sold out, so I couldn't order hollow. And there wasn't sparkly hollow, I don't think. So I just got the three main foils, gold, silver, and rose. Then I made another stupid mistake. So I thought I was borrowing the foil label samplers, the grab bags, and instead I ended up with these accidentally. So I haven't even opened them. Like, back in the day I would have used these when I was doing like white space planning in my B6, but I just don't need these. So I might just put them straight in my de-stash pile, my giveaway pile. I might go through them and see if I have any of the kits, or if I've got any kits in like a mini kit format that these will like sort of match towards. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I did not mean to order these, so I'm just going to put them aside. And then I have quite a few foil bundles to go through. So I will start with these four. I picked up from the buy sell trade. I actually totally forgot I ordered these. These were in my box and I opened them and I had no idea who they were from. Like, not like as in I could read the name, but I don't remember buying them. I don't know what I had in mind for them, but a foil bundle is a foil bundle, so I am happy with that. I'm just going to go through them quite quickly because one, you guys know what a foil bundle from this shop looks like, and two, I've got a lot to go through. So I know I bought this for a reason, but I cannot remember what the reason was. So after this, and in general, once you see what I've ordered, I'm gonna go through and like put a lot of things with kits and that sort of thing. So I'm sure I'll find what this was for, but I used this with the Glam Planner Wild West kit and I absolutely loved it. So then I went back and ordered another one, and then, as I said, I think I had something in mind for it. And then I'm pretty sure not in this haul, but I'm pretty sure I've just bought another one from Elisa, so maybe I have two now, but we'll see. So that is Gold Hollow. Next I have Matte Bronze, which is actually funny because I don't have any matte bronze left in my like standby collection. I think I've got one assigned with a kit, and that's like the last one that I've got, and I was thinking, oh, like I'll probably need to keep an eye out for matte bronze like on the buy sell trade, and I'll pick one up, but it turns out I already bought one. I think though this might go straight with one of the kits in this haul, which you'll see later on. I'll show you and like see if it matches. Then I have this bundle, which if you know me is a bit odd. It came with this freebie, which I'll just put in my freebie section. It is Champagne Lights Luxe, and I actually don't love the Luxe format, in case you didn't know, but I think it goes really well with certain kits, and when it does, it looks fantastic. So for example, I used the Matte Bronze Luxe with this Christmas kit because it has a lot of this Louis Vuitton pattern, and I loved it. So I definitely think it has its place, but I don't like it in general. So I don't really know why I bought this, to be 100% honest with you. It might have just been because she was like, often what I do is I'm like, hey, can I like have this bundle and this bundle? And they're like, yeah, like sure, do you want this one? And it'll be like, I'll give it to you for $5 or whatever. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like I can't really say no. So it could have been that. I don't remember, honestly. But I know when the right kit comes along to use with this, like I know it's going to look stunning. So I'm okay with it. Then I got this, I always think it's navy because I have this bundle, and I always like think to myself like, oh, it's navy, I'll use it with a navy kit, but it's not. It's like bright blue, like royal bright blue. I think this would be really pretty. I haven't bought it yet, but I was considering it. The Disney Cruise kit, I'm like going to keep an eye out for it in the buy sell trade, and I might pick it up. I think this would go really well with that because it kind of has that blue color, but I do already have one of these and I haven't really found a kit that matches it yet, so we'll see, maybe for 4th of July, I'm not really sure. So those were the 4 kits I picked up from, her name was Erin, so if it was you, thank you very much if you watch my videos, but it was a while ago, so I'm really sorry, but I don't remember. Then I have a hell of a lot of foil bundles from my main foil dealer, who is Plan with Elisa on Instagram and YouTube. I really am so thankful that she sells her foil bundles at a really reasonable price to me. It really means that I'm able to pick up a lot of, even if I was like still shopping with that shop, if I don't buy them on the new release weekend and they go to like whatever it is, like $14 or $15, that becomes like $21, $22 for me, and it's just a lot for 1 week, like on top of buying the kit. So I really appreciate when Elisa sells them for $10 US, which is more like $14 or $15, and I can come at that. So I got a few, and then as I mentioned, I already have more on the way. Pretty much every time she puts up a post, like I'm like, okay, I'll have this one and this one. Like, it's really bad. So I picked up this black sparkle, but it is the same as the black that I used in my gamer kit. I had the black stars, and it's definitely not black. It is like, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but it looks like TV static. Like, that's my best way of describing it, but like dark. So you know how TV static is like light grey? If TV static had like a dark grey, almost black background, that's what this color is. Like, it's got all the colors of the rainbow in it, but it's not black in my opinion. I can see why it would be called black because it's very close to black, but it's not black, it's TV static. So I'm going to find a kit. I will use this pretty much as black like I did with the other one. I will find a kit that goes really well with this. So that's the sparkle format, which I have been enjoying. I think it's a nice neutral format that has the solid bow, because I feel like the other neutral formats have the whimsical bow and I don't like the whimsical bow. So next is like my recent, I don't want to say favorite because nothing will ever top Sparkly Red. That's like #1 top shelf. This is quickly becoming my second favorite foil, and it is Sparkly Orange, and specifically in the star format. I am obsessed with Sparkly Orange stars. So today is Saturday, and like the Monday, so next week, I'm using a autumn kit with Sparkly Orange stars, and it just looks so good. So kind of funny that I already have a backup on the like here, which I didn't know about, so happy with that. Then I got, and I feel like this one, I could be wrong, I feel like Alyssa was like, please take this bundle. Or maybe she said that about one of these. I remember I was like, okay, fine, like I'll buy them. I'll buy all of them, like whatever, I don't care. I love foil, so maybe it was this one, maybe it wasn't. This is Pink Waves, and you can't really see the waves. I think maybe it's just Pink Hollow. I don't know. I'm gonna use it as Pink Hollow because that's what it is to me. It is in the Twinkle format, which, as I said just before, like it's a neutral, but it's got the whimsical bow, so that'll probably be going, and I'll find a different foil, a different like 15mm, either a washi or an overlay to use, because I don't love that. I feel like this would go so well with a winter kit that I have planned, but I've already got a pink foil bundle. Like it's an old format that I'm trying to use up, but I feel like this would be so perfect, so I might have a look at that and see if I want to swap it over. Then I got these two, which I probably won't be using this season now because I have all my autumn foil picked out, but it is the gold and the bonfire leaves. I literally just used this bundle last week or the week before with the Tintin art from Caress Press, and it was so beautiful. So again, I already have a backup of it and I didn't even know. And then I also got it in gold, which I think it's nice just to have gold for autumn. I feel like a lot of Glam Planner autumn kits often lend themselves to gold, and I don't often have like gold themed stuff, so I'm happy about having both of those. And that is all from my foil bundles and from that shop. So I'm just going to put that aside so I can make some space. Next, let's go into Caress Press, just because it's sitting right next to me. So I picked up a couple of things. First things first, I haven't actually taken this out of the plastic, as you can see. So I was trying to keep it safe. It is the like whole page. No, that's stuck. Shit. No, that wasn't too bad. The whole page stickers. So I got this one for Feb and then this one for March. So I'm a little bit behind in doing these, but I don't think it really matters because at the end of the day, it's like at the end of the year, I just want to have one on each page, and I don't really mind like if they're not there in time. So I got this one in Feb because I didn't really know what else to use for Feb. So I thought, like, let's just use this. And then I got this one for March, which is funny because I don't normally get my months printed because obviously I live in the opposite hemisphere. But my birthday is March, so I think you could pick any year, any month for this one. And I currently have brown hair, so I put the brown haired girl on there. So happy with those. The only thing is I never know where to store them. I feel like they often get in the way because they're so big. But that's a real first world problem, and let's just pretend that I didn't complain about that, okay? Next, we are going into some more foil. So, I got this freebie too, which I really am hoping that this becomes a bundle. I love this freebie so much. No, it goes this way, Emma, you know this. So, first bundle I picked up was the blue hexagon, I think it was called teal maybe, I don't know. It came in a mystery a couple of months ago. I didn't get that mystery, but I wanted this foil bundle. I'm kind of like neither here nor there about the format, but I love the color. I think it's really unique. I did have a kit in mind for this bundle, but now I can't remember what it is. So again, I'll need to go through and just, it's a winter kit, I know that, but I can't remember what it is. So I need to go through and check. So the Carrez Press bundles, you get the 1 page of overlays, the headers and washi, and then the functional page. And then when I get fun foil, I do buy the underlays, like, so you get the bigger size. They are a touch too small for like the box size, but I would rather have them than not. So that's the first bundle. Then I picked up, which I really did not need, this Easter bundle. So I also have the one from last year as well. So I definitely didn't need this, but I'm going to be going all out with Easter this year. I've got so much themed foil, excuse me, that I can't wait to use. And then I bought this bundle. I've got last year's bundle. I've got bits and pieces from Sticker Guru. So it's going to be a big one. And I'm going to lay that down after this because that week is currently the week that I'm in. But I obviously didn't have the kit yet. So you'll see that later. Full boxes, I love this page so much. And then because it's in silver, I didn't need the underlays. And then this kit, I also had, sorry, this bundle, I also had a kit in mind, but I don't know what it was. It is the Sunset in the Glimmer format from the most recent mystery kit. So it's like a, it's very similar to Bonfire, to be honest with you. Maybe a little less red, and it's definitely orange. There's no red in this. So I got that too, but as I said, I don't remember what it was from, so I'm not really doing well. And then I did get the mystery kit from Feb, the this one here. I really liked this. I really like this artist as well. Her art style I really enjoy, so it was kind of like, yes, I have to get that. I like the colors. I think it's really fun. I think it would be perfect for a spring birthday. So my birthday is in autumn, but I might still use it anyway because I feel like it could. This kind of olive green color could bring it back to autumn, although it definitely is a spring kit, but who knows, I might. And at this stage I've wiped out all of my birthday kits. I've used them all, so it'll pretty much be like what comes out this year if that is what I'm going to be using for my birthday next year. So I might use this, I might not, but I do really enjoy it. I do get Carrez Press's essential format. I've always found that works the best for me. So I love these fashion girls. I know some people don't like this artist fashion girls, but I really do. I think they're quite, I was gonna say realistic, but not realistic as in actually realistic, but they do look like cartoon faces. Like some artists I don't love, but I do like hers. I did get the 15mm, and then I did get this bundle to use with the kit. It is the, like the one that it came with. I don't know what the foil color is, purple maybe? As in, like, I can see this is purple, but I don't know what she called it. And I actually do really like this format. So I've also been eyeing the Dragonfly format, so I might go and order a couple of bundles in this and the Dragonfly because, yeah, I really like those. So I'll be saving these two together. That is it for Carrez Press. Now let's get into a shop that I have featured before on my channel, but it's been a little while. And that is, actually, sorry, I just realized I put this in the wrong spot. I like to kind of organize my haul as I go so that it's not as overwhelming when I'm finished. I keep all my foil separate, I keep my kits separate, so all good. Yeah, so I have not featured this shop in a while, and it is Planet Fancy. So if you didn't know, I do PR for Planet Fancy. You can use my code Emma15 to save yourself 15%. And I am so proud of how far she has come. I think her shop has grown so much in such a short amount of time. She has really listened to her customers, and the products that she now comes out with are a huge improvement from when she started, and I love her stuff so much. She's so lovely. If you haven't already, I'd really suggest you give her a go. If you're looking for someone different to take on like the art that everyone uses, like Silly Studio, you know, all the artists, I can't think of any others at the top of my head, but she really puts her own spin on a lot of the popular art, and often her version is my favorite out of like all the big shops. So I'm really excited. I've got 3 kits to share. One is in a slightly older format, so I'm going to go in through that first, and then I'm going to go into the other 2. So Planet Fancy came to me a little while ago and asked if there was any art that I would like suggest her using, or like I wanted to see, and this was the one that I said I really wanted to see in a kit because I hadn't seen anyone else use it, and it is this like fast food art, which is just so random honestly, but I love this artist so much. This is the artist that SPC uses for some of her exclusive arts, like the realistic fashion people. And I actually love her art. I hadn't really looked into Desi, that's her name. Desi Designs or something, maybe? I don't know, but that's her name. And I just really love this art. So these are the full boxes. And then you get this label page, which has heaps of different label sizes, which I love. And then the same thing in pattern. And then the like washi strips and blank little things. Then you get more labels, which is just crazy. And then you get more labels and boxes and more boxes. Like, it's such a good format. And then the bottom washi and extra full box, which, I mean, so you get 9 full boxes automatically, which I love. It's also on glossy paper, which I wouldn't be really purchasing too much if it wasn't, but she does glossy paper, which I love. I got the double box, which is like the Glam Planner size, which my favorite. The most beautiful fashion girls. I love these so much. And then the glitter headers. So she doesn't have the name of the kids on the pages, so I'm sorry I can't tell you the names, but it's fast food art. You should be able to find it pretty easily in her shop. And then next is this wildflowers art. This is another artist that I'm obsessed with, Stick to the Plans. So she brought out this wildflowers art for spring, and I looked at so many different shops as to where I wanted to purchase it from, and Planet Fancy's was my favorite. I am obsessed with this double box. This is just so beautiful. Like, I love it so much. The ducks are so cute. Like, this kit is everything, honestly. I love this color scheme. This is literally spring to me. Like, if I had to pick a spring color scheme, this would be it. I am obsessed with it. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. The colors just work together so nicely, and I just love everything about it. Love the bottom washi, the extra box, and then you get so many boxes with this. So you get the hand holding the daisies. You get the bunny, like if you wanted to use it for Easter. Oh, this is like an Easter add-on, I think. Oh no, like then there's like a snack board with like dessert stuff, and then there's like a cookbook. The double box, I get 2 double boxes. Are you serious? Like, these are just so good. The glitter headers, the beautiful fashion girls, and then these are like my favorite fashion girls ever that are not Silly Studio. I just love this outside like barefoot dress. I cannot say enough good things about this kit. And then I am definitely using this for Sam of Samantha Marie Plans' birthday. So we kind of decided to, since both our birthdays are technically in like spring for each other, so my birthday's in autumn for me but spring for Sam, and same for her. Her birthday's in like fall for her and spring for me, so we decided to use like this this kit because it was very springy and we both loved it. So I can't wait to put that down in September for her birthday. And then last but not least, y'all know, this art is absolutely incredible. It is Celeste Studio and it is called Creme, I believe. This fashion girl is, until I saw the Aura art, which has kind of just dropped in the last week, this was my favorite fashion girl of all time. The Aura girl might now be my favorite, but how does she keep doing it? Like, how is it so good? Oh, it's just so good. And I love the way that Planet Fancy has put this together. It is so beautiful. The colors, like, I mean, what other colors could there be? Honestly, it had to be these like really monochromatic brown, warm, cream, beige tones, and it's just, I honestly cannot say enough good things about this kit. You get the extra boxes here with the purse and the chair. The glitter headers, the glitter texture is really thin. It kind of almost looks like sand, which I think is a really cool touch with this kit. This is the fashion girl that I just fucking ran over with my chair, so I'm not really happy with myself, but once I put it down, it'll be fine. She is stunning. And then the double box of the house. So just like, this is just the most beautiful art I have ever seen, and I cannot believe it's real. Talking about what I was saying before, is, I'm thinking maybe, I think matte bronze has to be the color with this. Like, it literally has to. There's no other foil that would match. I'm just going to keep matte bronze with it because it has to. Like, it literally has to. So that was Planet Fancy. Again, if you have not checked out her shop, I really, really, really recommend you do. And when you order, you can use code EMMA15 to save 15%. Next, we're going to go into another shop that I PR for, and that is Glam Planner. So she has been bringing out some fucking bomb kits recently. So I have 4. 2 of them are mystery kits, 2 of them aren't. 3 of them are Celeste Studio and 1 of them is not, and I just am obsessed. So first things first is this St. Patrick's Day kit. So it's technically like St. Patrick's Day because that was what it was released for. It's got the like leprechaun hat and the gold, but I'm going to be using this as a spring kit, and I'm going to be substituting this box and this box here, and I'm going to be using it as a beautiful fairy spring kit because it is just incredible. This like forest scene, are you serious? Like, it can't be this good. It can't be. I just love her art so much. Oh, so good. This is in her new format as well, which I am in love with. It's the best format. I was really starting to get a little frustrated with her old mini kit format. Although it does work for me and has worked for me for many years, I was starting to get a bit frustrated with it. So I cannot wait to use this new format. One of the kits that you are seeing shortly, I'm about to lay down in my planner, and it's the first time that I'm using the new luxe format. So can't wait, but it looks fantastic. So I just love this bottom washi so much. And this pop of orange is just so fun. So that was the kit. How could I not pick up these girls? Like, are you joking me? She is incredible. Like, I actually think, I know a lot of people are going to use her for obvious reasons, but I think I'm going to use her. She is incredible. I love that we're seeing not just diversity in like the skin color, but different face shapes now as well. Like, this girl and this girl have different face shapes than these girls, and I really love that. And this one too, I think she's a little different. I don't know, I'm obsessed. I love. I then also got the double box included, which, oh, beautiful, can't wait to use that. I did then pick up these Underlays, however they are the complete wrong color and tone of green, so I will not be using these at all. Like, they do not match whatsoever, so I will be saving these for I don't know, I'll just be keeping them in for next year, or if I, you know, want to use some greenery underlays in the future, but they definitely do not go with this kit, which was what I had in mind for it. So that is called Folklore, and it is beautiful. I'll go into the other non-mystery kit next, which is just at the bottom. And this is the kit that I'm going to be laying down after this. It is the Happy Easter, that makes sense, kit. This was the Easter exclusive from this year. Silly Studio just knocked it out of the park. This is so my vibe for Easter. I decorate my house in like cream with a pop of pastel for Easter, and I love it. There's lots of greenery. It's not too childlike, which I love. I literally have a bunny that looks exactly like this. It's like made out of, I don't know, it's like styrofoamy kind of stuff. It looks exactly like this. I just, look at that house. It is so gorgeous. Oh, I feel like you guys expect it. When you come to my haul, you know I'm going to be here crying over Silly's art. Like, you know. It's just so good. Oh, I just love it. I cannot wait to use this. I love the subtle rainbow as well. Like, it just, there's like all colours of the rainbow in this art, and it's just incredible. I got this beautiful double box of the house. Glam Planner's house double boxes are just my favourite. I love them. And then the, she is beautiful, the extra girl. Although I really do not like kids in my planner, these two, like, they are cute. The baby's cute as well. And then the hand box. So love, absolutely love that. And I will be, as I said, laying that down next. Then we've got two mysteries. I've got February and March. This February mystery kit is one of my top favorites of all time. I know the movie kind of theme has been done before, but I think not like this. This is my kind of movie night. I love it so much. Everything about it is just so fun. I love when Silly's does the lights through the, like, well, obviously Silly's does the lights and Elle puts them in the boxes, but through the boxes, the colours of this, I just love everything about it. This is perfect for winter. It's going straight in my winter lineup. It's so cozy and it's just the best. This is what I want out of a mystery kit, and I'm so happy to have it. Love that you get the glitter headers in the kit now. Bottom washi. It came with rose gold overlays, and Glam Planner's rose gold is actually rose gold, not just pink. But these overlays are too overwhelming for me, so I don't generally use them. But I really like this, so I might end up using this. Then you got the double box, the label sampler, and again, just really beautiful fashion girls. I love it. I can't help it. I love it so much. So that was Feb. And then March, which was the most recent one at this stage. April hasn't been revealed, or I don't think shipped, but definitely not revealed yet. And it is this sick day theme, which I have always said I love themes that haven't been done before, themes that are new and out of the box. I will always, even if I don't particularly like the theme myself, I will always support that. I like this theme and I actually really like this kit. I just don't know when I would use it because I don't plan to be sick, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't plan ahead and think, oh, like, I'm gonna be sick. So yeah, I'm not really sure when I'm going to use this one, but I really enjoy it. I really like the colours actually. I think it's fun. As I said, I think it's different, which I will never ever begrudge a shop for doing something different. I love that. I love new ideas. I think it'll be one that I will like keep in my collection, and then the week will just pop up and I'll know it's the right week. Also, I love that this thermometer, so there's two of this box, one is in Fahrenheit and one is in Celsius. I love that detail so much. Obviously, I wouldn't care if I use the Fahrenheit box, like I use enough stuff that's American, but I love that there's a Celsius box. I just really think that's a nice touch, so I will probably be using that one. I also love this girl here, she's really pretty. We've got the double box, the label sampler, and then it came with a shattered glass foil, which is shattered glass hollow. Again, overlays are a little overwhelming, but I might, actually I don't think I'll use these at all. One thing I do love about Glam Planner's overlays, and I'm really gonna put myself out here, is that they smell really good. I love the smell of this paper, so next time you get a Glam Planner kit with these, you're gonna smell them, I know it, and they smell really good. So there's my weirdness for the day. So those were my 4 kits from Glam Planner, and I am so happy with every single one of those. Next, we are going to go into the second to last shop. And this is actually another shop that I PR for. I don't think, did I say? I do PR for Glam Planner. MF15 will save you 15% off your order. And I do also PR for Carlea Plans. I didn't at this order. This was before my term started, but now I do. So my next order will have my freebie, which I can show you, but you can use code MF15. When it's not a sale to save 15%, or if it's in a sale already, you can put my name in the notes and get my really fun freebie. So I ordered this during the TPC sale. I went a little crazy. So I got a few freebies. I got this one because it was gaming themed. I love this. I'll definitely use this. So it's like an Uno card. I have no idea what that is. Like a old school Game Boy Color. Cards, Monopoly, Jenga, Tamagotchi, and a PlayStation controller. I love that. I love Carlea's freebies because they are so functional. This was Feb, so like flowers, a mask, umbrella, I don't know what that is, gumboots, Polaroids, that looks like eggs of some description, and like a makeup compact. The 15 plus, like a sandcastle, a birdhouse, sunglasses, gumboots, bathers, cups, I think. Cups? I don't know. Sunscreen and a watering can. And then this is the colorway for March, which I ordered this in February. Yes, and it is now April, so you won't be able to get March anymore, but anyway. And you've got a Switch, a TV, a cloud planner, stickers, a car, True Crime Obsessed, a bed. Is that chocolate or is that something else? I don't know. Coffee and books and a pillow. So don't judge me for what I don't know, okay? So those are 4 freebies, which is very generous. I'm going to put those in my freebie pile. Then I picked up some stuff that I had my eye on for a while. I just kind of checked out my cart, which I tend to do with Carlea. Well, before I was on the PR team, I generally just used to put things in my cart whenever I thought of them and then check out whenever there was a sale. Now I have a running notes on my phone that is scripts that I need, so either custom or not, and I just go in and add them to my cart every so often, and then I'll check out if there's a sale or when my cart gets full enough. So I got some doodles, some scripts. We'll start with the doodles. I got Pokeballs because I don't know if anyone else is like this, but if you only have one sheet of something, do you then like not want to use the color because you're like, oh, but what if I need it in the future? Like, I'll be like, oh no, I can't use this green in case I need to use green in the future. But it's like, but you need to use green now. Like, I don't know why, but whenever I have one sheet of something, I just do that and then I don't use it. So I have a sheet already and I bought another sheet because I have been going through these quite quickly. But also hesitant to use colors because I'm like, oh, I don't know. This is also in the mixed colorway, which is how I like my I always get everything in mixed. The cameras, because I needed something different to mark filming. I was sick of using the same things and I was running low on those things as well. AirPods, I also didn't realize I also got heart pods, so I've got 2 different AirPods, which is totally fine. I use AirPods to mark like if I go for walks, listening to podcasts, working from home, so I've got plenty of things to use for these, and I only have 1 sheet of AirPod stickers from another shop, so happy to have these. I got this like a weather freebie from Carlea last time I ordered, and I used the rain ones very quickly because that's generally the like a weather event, like weather type that I tend to mark. Like I don't really mark if it's sunny. I mark like rain or storms, so I picked up the rain and storms one, funny enough. Then I got magical cell phone, not just really because of the magical, because I think these were just like the best phone ones that I could find, and I wanted to use these for like, you'll see this script, TikTok binge. That's kind of what I wanted to use to mark those. So then I got some custom scripts and some scripts in shop. So I picked up TikTok binge, as I just said, because I sometimes I find myself like, I am on TikTok, like I have it time at TikTok before bed every night pretty much, but if I am low on things to mark that day, I will mark TikTok binge, so I needed this. I needed to mark shitty day because I've been having a lot of those recently and I don't really like writing it in, so I thought if I just had a script I can just pop it down and kind of move on. So that was my thought process. Slept like shit because I can't sleep ever. I have never been out of sleep, but the last probably year it's gotten a lot worse, and so I already have one of these but in a different font, and I needed another one. I don't know if I said as well, sorry. Both of these and this are in font 4. 4? 4 or 5? 4. 4. The most recent font. I got podcast because I do listen to a podcast, obviously. I got bed early, which is pretty much me every night these days, but I got these just to mark. And then my customs, I got the double font, so the stack. I got play Pokemon because my brother and I play Pokemon quite often. I got no sleep, if, you know, so slept like shit or no sleep to kind of mix it up. And then I just got Pokemon on its own in font 4. And then I got busy AF. So a pretty big order from Carlea. I love her shop so much. Her scripts are my favorite. I love scripts on black and hers are very reasonably priced. I love her font options and I really think you should check her out. Again, you can use code Emma15 to save on your order. And then finally is the new to me shop. So obviously everyone and their dog, everyone has shopped from this shop before, but not me. I just haven't really been interested, to be honest. It hasn't really done it for me, I don't know. And then recently I have gone a bit nuts and decided to go balls to the wall and really try out this shop. So it is Planna Hannah, and I have 2 orders that I've just combined. So like an old and a new journaling card. I think these are pretty cards. I really like this one. Is it the same art as maybe the fast food art? But I don't need these, so I'm just going to destash them. On top I have a sheet that actually came from Elisa. She destashed it to me when I purchased some of the foil bundles. It is Disneyland Food, so she knew I was going to Disney. I am using hollow foil for that week, so I will be using these if I go to any of these restaurants, which is really exciting. I'm trying to like look. I don't recognize any of these, even though I've been to Disneyland quite a few times. I don't recognize them, but maybe this time we'll go. So Elisa gave it to me, so I thought, why not? If I don't use it, I don't use it. Then I ordered one of the orders during the TPC sale, so I got this freebie, and it it's in blue. She has a few different blues and I don't know which one this is. This is my first ever order from her, so I'm not really sure. And then I got this freebie that says, "A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of sheep." I don't know what that's from, but it's a cool quote. And this is in gold hollow. Then the reason for my first ever order, which was in the TPC sale, was obviously these Jurassic Park overlays. I had to have them. This was really before a lot of shops started bringing these out. Like now there's quite a bit of Jurassic Park foil. But these, yeah, this was kind of the first stuff I saw, so sorry, my phone is ringing. It's in red, of course, because I'm obsessed with red foil, and I got the #1 sheet because I think that was a little more traditional Jurassic Park to me. I think maybe Dino 2 had like the circle logo without the Jurassic Park, and I wanted the classic Jurassic Park. And then you've got the T-Rex, obviously favorite character. I just love this so much. I just saw someone this morning, she used the Jurassic Park kit and she put this box, like the T-Rex, it looked like it was coming out of the gate, like the Jurassic Park gate, and I think that was such a good idea, and I'm probably going to steal it. I'm sorry, I don't know who it was off the top of my head, but I am going to steal it because I love that idea. So that's what I've got. I'm also just going to put these in the back because I'm going to keep it together. So I have been going through my kits and picking out underlays that matched the kits to give them a go. I have quite a few here that I'm going to try. I am only buying one sheet of underlays and I'm going to do every other with beauty boxes. I think doing everything underlays is way too overwhelming personally, and I don't like how it looks. But I think doing every other one may be worth giving a go. So if I remember what kit these go with, I will say, but if I don't, then sorry. They all go with some. I didn't buy any just for the sake of it. Every single one of these I bought to go with a kit. So let's give it a go. This is called Pineapple and it's in gold, and it is to go with the Hawaii kit that you just saw. Oh, not just saw, that was the first thing in my haul. That's to go with that. I got Easter 2 in light pink. I saw Elisa haul this and I thought I needed it. So yeah, it's in light pink, and it's like little bunny rabbit heads. That's to go with my Easter kit, which you've already seen. I got Drip Drop in silver, which is to go with the February, like the rainy day shopping mystery kit. I got Foodie in black, which is going with the not this, actually maybe I'll use it with the Planet Fancy art. It's to go with the other the Foodie art that came out a year or so ago. I still haven't used that kit, but maybe I'm going to use this with the Planet Fancy version instead. This is called Coffee, and it is like reading a coffee menu, like it's all the different types of coffee. It's in silver. This is to go with the like coffee shop art from, I have the kit from Caress Press, but it's Stick to the Plans art. It's like the burgundy and black art. This would have been perfect for the Glam Planner mystery kit, the like green spa day kit, but I've already used that, so I'm going to use this with a spring kit. I remember I bought this one to try out her green, so I don't know exactly which kit yet, but it'll be going with a spring kit. It's called Vines. This is called Grandma's Wallpaper or Gma Wallpaper, and it's in silver, and I don't remember what kit I bought this for. This is called Elsa, and it is in like, looks like shattered glass, hollow. And I bought a couple of different snowflake ones to be used with a few different winter kits, so I'm not sure exactly which one. This is Grandma's Wallpaper in gold, and this will be used with the December Spa mystery kit, like the purple and blue one. This is called Leaves 2.0, and this is going to be used with the fall mystery from 2021, the like cottage one. I saw Andrea use this that was silver foil and I really liked it, so I picked that up to go with that. This is called Jack Frost in light pink, and it is going with the Stick with the Plans winter art. I have it from Planet Fancy. I've also bought this, the egg one in silver, so I don't really know which one I'm going to use with my Easter kit, but we'll see. Jack Frost in silver again with a winter kit. Big Flakes will be used with a winter kit. I kind of find it hard to describe. It reminds me of Narnia. It's like the really beautiful blues and teal in the winter kit. This is going with the conspiracy kit. I purchased this, the foil bundle and the kit, just so I could use it all together. Don't know when I'm going to use it, but I will. Jack Frost in gold is going with the Silly Studio winter cabin art. Hippie in silver is going with the, I think, September mystery, the movie night kit from last year. I saw Elisa use these and I really loved the way it came out. Cherry Blossom in red. I bought this because I thought I had the I've got the sticker for it, but this kit, I thought I had this kit, but apparently I don't. So that's what I bought it for. So I might keep it, I might de-stash it, I'm not sure. I bought the Let's Game in black for the gamer kit, the gamer birthday kit, which I've already used. I couldn't wait any longer, so I'll just keep this in my collection. And then that's the Glam Planner one that you saw. So that, my friends, is everything. Can't wait to use these and try them out and see how I like them. And then obviously I've got a lot of stuff to put away and a lot of organising to do. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was nice to have a bit of a longer haul after a few shorter ones. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!